Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're talking about the 2020 Honda CRV. This is an LX all-wheel drive model. So I'm going to go through all the details with you of what's in this car, what it can do. And just to begin with, it's got the 1.5 liter turbo engine. It's a CVT. That means it simulates gear ratios that are most optimal for the best fuel efficiency you can get. This car comes with 17-inch wheels standard and all-season tires. I love this size of wheel because it is soft and responsive to the different kinds of temperature and road conditions you might be able to experience. Coming around the back here, you'll notice, so I should mention what's changed since the last 2017, 18, 19 model. They've tinted the rear tail lights. They've replaced the front and rear bumpers with a unique, different design. And between the two-wheel drive and all-wheel drive models, a lot of people talk about this as a point of contention. I think all-wheel drive is really great if you're towing something or pulling a heavy weight. Other than that, and maybe getting out of snow, but other than that, most of the time I would just recommend a two-wheel drive model. Here we are opening it up, and with the cargo floor set on the higher level, you can see it flushes straight with the seats. So it gives you this long, nice bed that you can put things in if you're ever carrying longer objects in your vehicle. That might be useful to you. You can also adjust this to the lower level by pulling it out towards yourself and then just pushing it back in, and that is the lower setting. I will show you what this looks like with the seats up. Just give me a second. And this is with the seats folded up, so they're in their upright position. As you can see, it's a significant amount of trunk space. It's very deep, very wide. And here you have the release levers for the seat folding option. And that's how the seats fold down. And that is what that looks like. Now back here, there's also a little power outlet. It's just a regular circle outlet. I'll show you what that's like. There it is. And the tire and tools, that's underneath the cargo floor. So that's if you ever have to replace a tire, or if you have your insurance company do it for you. And we're going to close this up. You have the rear wiper in the rear. I should also mention these vehicles do come standard with the smart key entry system. So that's when you put your hand inside the door handle, it unlocks. You touch that little button on the outside to lock it. They have remote starters standard as well here in Canada, so you can remote start your vehicle in the summer or the winter. Here is the gas door release. These vehicles, even though they are turbo engines, they do take regular gas, and you can see that just pops right open, and to close it, you just push it back in. Simple, easy, nice. And now we're coming around to the driver's seat. Now this will look familiar. A lot of Honda models look kind of the same from inside, but the seats are a slightly different texture compared to like the Civics and Passports and Pilots and stuff. Up here you have the lane departure mitigation that adjusts your steering to keep you in the middle of your lane. You have collision mitigation braking system that brakes before you hit the car in front of you, warns you before it does that. Traction control. And the front windshield wiper de-icer, so that heats up the wiper blades, which is really neat. And it comes standard on the base model. You have your light switches. When you switch it into off, you'll notice it bounces back into auto on its own. I love that. I love the convenience of it. We have our Bluetooth controls, so pick up calls, drop calls, press and hold for voice command. Your up and down, left and right, that adjusts your dash screen, and then we have the information screens. On this side, we have the adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assist. That's where the vehicle can control the speed of the vehicle and steering for you, so you can just relax and sit back. This is the rear wiper, front wiper. You have the start-stop button there. It's push button start. And this is what the infotainment section looks like. It's a 7-inch screen, all touch screen, and when you connect your phone to it, you can get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto on there. You have heated seats, 3 different temperature controls, and dual zone climate control. So that means you get 2 different temperatures on either side in the vehicle. You have your front defroster, rear defroster, side mirrors, climate control settings. I like to use the auto function and just leave it around 22 year round. That's what I do. On your gear selector here, you have park, reverse, neutral, drive, and sport. In reverse, you do have a backup camera that would come on automatically on the screen there. and you could choose between 3 different angles: wide, regular, and straight down. There's also the sport mode, which allows you to accelerate faster. It does burn more gas. It also tightens the steering, so it's just a little bit more fun of a way to drive. And then we have the parking brake over here on the left. Brake hold will hold the brake for you until you're ready to accelerate. Then you just touch the gas pedal and it's going. You have auto idle engine shut off. That means when you're coming to a stop for more than 3 seconds, it will turn off the engine and then turns back on as soon as you touch the gas. Economy mode helps you to save gas. Also, that auto idle, I should mention, can be turned off. We have some USB outlets over here. So that's for phone connectivity. The one on the left is for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The one on the right is just for audio or other functions. Now, this little center console area has been redesigned for the 2020 CRV. So it looks a little bit different than the 19. Let me just get my light on in here. There it is. And there's also a power outlet right in the bottom there too. Now, like I mentioned, this center console area has been redesigned. This can now be tucked away completely. The armrest can also move forward. You'll see what that looks like in a second. There it is. Perfect. And here's the passenger side of the vehicle, just so you can get an idea of what that looks like from the inside. It's a really nice, elegant layout. It's got a lot of really good features in it. Like, for being a base model, and, you know, it's got quite a lot of features. I love it. I think these cars are really great. I actually bought one of these for my mom. And here's the view of the rear from the driver's seat. And here's with the cargo floor up on the higher level. Quite large opening. And I should mention also, the rear doors in this vehicle, they open out to I believe it's an 85-degree angle. So they almost open all the way to a right angle, which makes it really easy if you've got little kids or car seats or even a dog that you put in the back. It just makes it so much easier for them to get in and out. And here's what the rear seats look like. Excuse my sloppy filming. With the seats up, and there's also that center armrest that comes down that has cup holders in it. You'll see that now. And yeah, that's the rear view of the vehicle. You have some air vents. Pretty simple. It does have heated seats only in the front 2 seats. That's consistent all the way to the EXL model. And yeah, that's the CRV. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, if you want to see any more reviews on different models, let me know. Leave it in the comment section below. I have access to all of these models, so just let me know what you want to see. I'm here for you. And any questions you have, leave them in the comment section below, and I will get to them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.